Scotland becomes the world's first country to require LGBTQ+ history in schools. Scotland, the country best known for inventing golf and for hot men in kilts, now has another claim to fame. In a worldwide first, the country has now implemented a required LGBTQ+ curriculum in schools. The LGBTQ+ content will be taught as a standalone subject, but their goal is to integrate the lessons into everyday learning. The e-learning modules are available to educators for free and are available for everyone at LGBTeducation.scot, and that's .scot.
My favorite part of this, well, I love all of it actually, but the training is going to be integrated into other everyday experiences, not just like as a set aside of things. So it's, like just that shows that it's part of everyday life, because we are part of everyday life.
Of course.
I think that's fantastic.
Education is key. We're always saying that, right? And I think that when you expose children to the fact that being a little different doesn't make you any less lovable or enough, then that helps people with bullying issues, with kids that are afraid to go to school because they're different, So this is wonderful news.
But, it's also, I'm talking about the bright spots around, but what I think is really important is that, it normalizes it. It's not a big deal, There are bald people, there are people with hair, there are gay people, there are fat people, there are skinny people, there are lesbians, there are, transgender people. It's all part of the fabric of life. And the more integrated it can become in other subjects, the less of an outside, you have to take this special class.
I can almost forgive Scotland now for being the birthplace of Mary McLeod Trump.
My family's from Scotland. My family's from Ayr.
I did not know that.
Scotland many times. What's interesting about this? Congratulations, Scotland, to be the first in the world. We will come back 25 years from now, and Scotland will always be remembered for this in our community. What's really interesting about this is it defeats Laura Ingram's and Tucker Carlson's, because we don't need special rights. We're not looking for special rights. We're looking for equal rights. Can you imagine in school having a process where you can't teach about women's issues in school? Can you imagine not talking about the civil rights movement, although in some places that is going on, that we can't talk about Japanese American internment in the beginning of World War II.
Which also you don't hear a lot about.
It's the same thing here with LGBT. We're not looking for special rights, we're looking for equal rights. And that comes from the process of teaching it in schools. Good job,
Absolutely.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.